Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas. Amon G. Carter Stadium has become a show place, and the home of the TCU Horned Frogs is fired up and ready for this one. This is not your normal matchup, a battle of top 5 teams, two forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the TCU Horned Frogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Jayhawks will kick it away to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And bulldozing his way through. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Horned Frogs offense comes on the field first today. And here comes the tight end who's having such a great season. Kirk, you talk to opponents, and they always use the same phrase, matchup nightmare, this guy.
Well, what stands out to me with this guy is it's not very often, you're right, the defensive coordinators are most concerned about a tight end. But in this case, that is exactly what we're dealing with. This guy can hurt you in so many different ways.
They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught near the sticks. It's Guerrero. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. With the catch, it's Guerrero. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The 9th play of a strong opening drive. It's 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense out there for their first possession. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Running back grabs it on a screen. Running with purpose. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the fair catch is made, a smart decision in rainy conditions like this. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid, right down for a touchdown. Running back has it on a screen now. They finally get him down, but a solid gain on that screen pass. Good call there. Split backfield here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Finding space at the 20. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
The Horned Frogs looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Second and goal for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. This one is incomplete, right in the back corner of the end zone. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Kansas offense is back out there now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made over the middle. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Must convert here on third down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. The first down pickup tackled at the 45. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Off play action, he's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Murphy. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The Jayhawks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to the right side. That's a strong stiff arm.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Running out of time in the pocket. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Stewart. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. It's an option look. They stop him, but it's a first down. And the Jayhawks hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Here's a handoff on first and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Nothing tells you more about a defense's personality than when they get tested like this. Facing a first and goal, all the way to 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack, relentless attitude. Now let's see what they decide to do on 4th and goal.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And one final play before the end of the quarter. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Can he get there on the ground? Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The ball is caught.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. They'll kick it away here. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Great job by the punter there. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. They tackle him about the 14. Second down after that run on the previous play. Now here's the toss play. In the clear at the 25. And it's good for a first down to the 36. The Jayhawks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Jayhawks pick up enough to get a first down there. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Third down after that running play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass is caught. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. And the Jayhawks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Trying to find room. It's Stewart. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Pitches to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. And they will trot out the field goal team here. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the TCU offense takes the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And they'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up fourth down. And the Horned Frogs bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the fair catch called for a prudent play in rainy conditions like this. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You'll take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. The Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43. Second down here, time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll try to run it with the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. On third down, he drops to throw. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Now, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
And Sack sets up second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Tipped and then drops. Chance to make a play, but instead it's third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on third and very long. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Trying to create here on the move. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up. The Jayhawks will bring their punt team onto the field. This one will be fair caught. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
He's tackled at the 22. Second down.
Oh, a reverse. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Fort Worth. And we can't get very far into this halftime breakdown without talking about that stud linebacker. The kid's been everywhere all at once through 2 quarters. From clogging gaps to causing turnovers, he's been a one-man gang. Public enemy number 1 for that opposing sideline. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
The Horned Frogs will kick it off to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Kansas offense is back out there now. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. They'll run it here. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And the Jayhawks getting set on 1st and 10. The back's got it. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. Handoff from the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Okay, it's third down after that run. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Oh, the sack was made there by the freshman.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
The Jayhawks will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the TCU offense takes the field. This has been a struggle so far for both offenses. Can they finally get something going here? Off target with the throw, incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab behind the line, it's Palmer. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Quick pass, the catch is made. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Important second down play coming up. They're going to run it. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's escaping the pocket now. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down. The Jayhawks will send the punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Running back grabs it on a screen. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the senior quarterback off target there, threw it behind him. Incompletion makes it second down. And he'll set up to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Palmer. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Hand off to the single back. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. And the back now goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And the Horned Frogs will bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down out at the 46. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Can he make it to the marker? Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. And the Jayhawks will have 1st and 10 here. He hands it off from the gun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Play action fake, looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Jayhawks will have to kick it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner will be brought down. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Oh, here comes the reverse. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Here's the second down play. Takes the handoff, runs it off left tackle. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
The Jayhawks will line up to boot it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and boot it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the TCU offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Running back has it on a screen now. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, it's incomplete, a rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Just ran away from the defense.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. No problem with the PAT. The lead 17-6 now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Just trying to get rid of it. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. needs a completion here on 4th down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for 6. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First play of the drive, they look to the right.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. 1st and 10 play coming up.
That's a first down for the offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. He's going to hand this off. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. The Horned Frogs will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he's swarmed by the pass rush, a sack to end this drive.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You've got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
The Kansas offense is back out there now. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down. And the There's the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looks to the left, pass caught. And they get him down after the completion. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there. And the Horned Frogs line up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
See if they can convert the point after.
Kicker on for the extra point.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Trying to extend the play. Extending the play now. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. And the Jayhawks looking to run some tempo here. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Going to try to use his legs here. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle, but 1st down. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. We nearly picked it off. Had all kinds of daylight in front of him if he'd held on. It's going to be 2nd down. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Guerrero. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down. And the Horned Frogs will line up to kick it away. And that's a great punt. Goes out of bounds down near the goal line. They'll spot it there. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for it. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. There's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they looked pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. And I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.